Acts chapter 10 is one of the great chapters that we have in the book of Acts, or that we will be able to read. This is where we are this week in our daily Bible reading. And I hope and pray that you have been enjoying this daily Bible reading. There's a lot to learn about the Holy Spirit, about the church in the first century, the love, the unity, the support that Christians gave to one another. Acts chapter 10 is an important chapter. We see the gospel continuing to spread to all men, to all people, and we read about the conversion story of Cornelius. So as you look at Acts chapter 10, I know we're doing this one chapter a day, 5 days a week. If you like, you can actually maybe even go to the next week's reading, Acts chapter 11. Because in Acts chapter 11, when he returns back to Jerusalem, he's going to rehearse the events that took place in Acts chapter 10. So Acts chapter 10 and Acts chapter 11, at least the first part of Acts chapter 11 till about verse number 19, really go hand in hand. And so you don't have to do that, but it's one suggestion, one thought, because it really makes the story powerful. So we're going to learn a lot about this man named Cornelius. This man was a good man. He was a Gentile, and he was in need of salvation. One of the things I like just to mention to you briefly as you read this is found in verse number 24. After Cornelius calls for Peter, and Peter and the Jews, they go to his house, which is a really big event that's going to take place. It says in verse 24, on the following day he entered Caesarea. Now Cornelius was waiting for them and had called together his relatives and close friends. I think this helps us to see a little bit more about this man. This man was very sincere when it came to following the truth, not only for himself, but he also wanted others to learn the truth concerning Jesus Christ. And so as you think about this, you read in the first part of Acts chapter 10 that this was a good man. He was a devout man. He was one who feared God with all of his household and gave many alms to the Jewish people and prayed to God continually. The additional information we have in verse 24 really just adds to who this man was. It really points to his character. So there's a great lesson for all of us. Let's strive to reach out to our families. Let's strive to reach out to our relatives, our close friends, and you never know the impact that you and I can have as we strive to teach others about Christ so that they can hear also the good news and what they need to do to be saved. I hope this helps. Take care, and God bless.